Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Sukara, and today I think it's finally time that I show you the loadout for the TR-76 GEIST, the new gun that we got right now. I absolutely fucking love this gun. I don't know. Anything else is like too much to say about it. You should definitely try it out yourself to make sure what it's like, but without further ado, let's just jump right into it, and I'm gonna give you the loadout that I use, that I prefer for this gun. So let's just go ahead and find it. Oh, wrong category. There you are. Let's try this one out. There you go. Alright, so this is the loadout that I mostly use when I'm going to Ashika Island. That's why I have the Holotherma optic on right now. But besides that, when I'm going to Al Mazrah or Vondel or something like that, I don't really like taking this optic with me. So you can go ahead. For some reason there's a little bit of lag. So pretty much you can go ahead and switch it up for any other one that you like. I personally like using the AMOP V4, and it works great on this gun. So go ahead, try both of them, see what works for you. But for Ashika Island, like I said, definitely Holotherm. For a really long time, I actually forgot about this optic, didn't use it myself, but it gives a quite big advantage, especially if you're around the foggy area of Ashika, and we all know that Ashika can be quite hard to see in some cases, and you go ahead and ask yourself, like, where am I getting shot from? This optic is definitely going to help you with that. So let's move on from there. From the barrels, I like using the Bruin Bridge 60, but by all means you can go ahead and use this one as well, but I just like the extra recoil control that I get from this one. And the ADS, because I use the silencer as well, is gonna be a lot slower. You know, your time to aim, your aim down sight speed. So I wouldn't really advise this one, especially not on such a small map. But if you're going for Al Mazrah and you have a full loadout, you're fully loaded out, I mean you carry an SMG or a shotgun for close range, then definitely you can go ahead and try this one if you don't mind the extra recoil that you're going to be getting. Some people rock this one, but I personally don't like it. I like to have a silencer on there because of the bonus in the damage range and a few other things. Sorry about that. So let's keep moving. For the silencer, I like using the polar fire. Again, it's all personal preference. You should always try different builds and make the gun more suitable for yourself. So what I would advise, if you're still having trouble with recoil, even though this gun has almost no recoil, you can always go for the Yellow Talon. It will make your time, your ADS time, a little bit slower, but it will give you additional recoil control. And always, if you're having such a huge problem with that recoil, then you should definitely go for the second tread muzzle or something like that, which is drastically going to reduce that recoil. Pretty much it's going to be zero, but I like to have a silencer on when I'm playing DMZ, mostly because of the AI, so I don't pull them from an insanely ridiculous amount. For the underbarrel, I use the Commando foregrip. Works for me. Some people, I've seen them using these let's load this up. I've seen some people going ahead for the let's find them over there, the operator foregrip or for the pineapple. Not a bad choice, but you should understand that this underbarrel is gonna mostly help you with the when your gun goes up and down, with type of recoil, as well as we all know that these types are mostly for hip fire, which in my case we don't need them because I do carry a close range gun, which I'll show you later. Anyways, the other type, the type that I use, is gonna help with the visual recoil when your gun goes left to right. So that's what I prefer, but you can go ahead and experiment, of course, with a few different ones. So Commander foregrip, like I said, for this 45 mag is a must. There's nothing to say about that. If you go for the 30 round mag, it's too little, and you're gonna find yourself a lot of times running out of bullets, which is a huge problem. Now some people might actually go ahead and remove this or remove the underbarrel and go for the laser. Now the laser is kind of tricky in my case. I do not like to have it. You can of course go for this one, quick fire laser, which is gonna not going to be shown to the enemies. They're not going to see it, but you will get that aim down sight speed increase a little bit. But it's not even close to the VLK laser, which will drastically increase your aim down sight and sprint to fire speed. But the bad side is it is visible to enemies, so it's kind of itchy, and I don't like personally using it because everybody in my squad knows how to follow the laser and how to find an enemy using pretty much the laser only. So I don't want to get myself in that position where the enemy can locate me by looking at my laser and following the trail of it. So I don't want to make this any longer. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go really quickly about the tuning. I do have some stick drift, so it might move a little bit. Hope that doesn't disturb you, but you can always pause the video at any moment, and if you want to copy my tuning exactly. So let's go on with the underbarrel. This is the underbarrel. Oh, it moved a little bit. There you go. 0.46, 0.19. Then we go with the muzzle. Muzzle is 1.13. That's kind of my sweet spot. And then for bullet velocity, we go all the way +1. For the barrel, I like to be on 0.23 and 0.22. And for the optic, oh, that one moved a little bit. I like to stick around minus 1.50, 51. Let's just set that back in. I need to connect the other controller, and oops. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that later on. Let's just move on. For the lower side, I like to go somewhere between there you go, minus 1.38, or you can just go ahead and put it all the way. It's pretty much the same. It doesn't really affect it that much. Now let's just try to fix this one. Like I said, go ahead and pause the video wherever you need. You can go ahead, rewind it a little bit, and if you want to use the exact tune that I do, but anything else besides that, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer. I'm definitely enjoying this gun, had a lot of fun with it, and definitely I would advise everybody to go ahead who didn't to try this gun out right now. In my opinion, it's one of the best guns you can use right now. Again, thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful in any way, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm uploading daily right now, and I'm focusing really on my YouTube. The YouTube channel was pretty much founded like 10 years ago, so I'm glad to be back on it. A few friends convinced me, and if you want to follow the journey, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'll see you later.